So we're initially drawn to Phil to not only buy this new property, but to sell our house, was just because he's a great human being. He's got values, and I appreciate people like that, and I knew we'd get along, and I knew he'd be fair. Yeah, so we first reached out to Phil originally as a buyer's agent for our property that we were interested in. I knew that he wouldn't beat around the bush. He would be honest with us, and just be straight to the point, and again, be fair. That's one thing that I really wanted through my real estate journey. Like, I didn't want anyone beating us around the bush and just trying to get a quick buck or whatever it was. He was quite upfront and honest, and that's what I like. So he helped us with that, and we chose to use him to sell our property as well. Yeah, so the sale process actually ran pretty smoothly, considering the timing of the sale. It wasn't a booming market, but everything ran smoothly. Had a lot of interest. Phil did a great job to keep everyone happy. So all parties were happy, and that's always good. So the communication with Phil was incredible, really. It can be quite difficult for me to do things, I could be out of town, I could be out of the country even, but the communication was awesome. And communication is key. He went above and beyond to get the right information, and not only get that information to us, but to make it easier for us to understand. Look, I'm a fighter by trade, so it's no jargon words, no words that I ain't gonna understand. Just go straight to the point, and things we needed to know. And again, communication is key, and anyone can appreciate that. The best way to describe Phil's quality as an agent is, as I said before, is just he's fair, and that goes a long way, especially in this day and age. Everyone's always looking for a quick buck, so to find someone that's going to be fair and think about all parties going through the process, and not only being fair through the process, but giving us a good understanding of the situation. All circumstances are going to change. You might have a booming market. It changes. Yeah, it's always going to be different. But he will give you a good understanding, so you're confident and comfortable with the result and through the process, which goes a long way, especially with people that aren't too sure of what's going on. But if you've got someone you trust, relaying that knowledge and the process to you the way you want to hear, and so you can understand, it means a lot. And again, a lot of us have values like myself, and he does take that in consideration. Yeah, so the quality of the marketing through the whole process was impressive. So when we bought our place in Wingdang and sold, like, if you looked at even just the photos from when we bought and sold, massive difference. You could just see the quality in the photos. It gave you a real, understanding and appreciation of the house. So you want people to turn up. If you want someone to fall in love with your place, you need them to turn up and get there. And the marketing plays a big part in that, and they did a great job, and that's why we had a lot of interest, and that's why everything ran smoothly. Yeah, I'll definitely recommend Phil. As you can see through this whole video, you can really see my appreciation of someone who is very fair and such a good human being, and someone who obviously knows what they're doing. There's a lot of skill behind it, but again, genuine, honest, and fair. Everyone will always be happy working with Phil. You're going to be confident, you're going to be comfortable, and you're going to be happy with the result.